Hello, everybody. This is your friendly neighbor, Lisa Foxy, and welcome back to the gameplay of Beacon Pines. So, we're going to finish off, I believe, whatever's left here in this gameplay. So, we're supposed to go meet Rolo, so let's go see how Rolo is doing. So many questions still in this game, though. Oh. I hear you and Rolo have big plans for the little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity one Rolo, one Luca rule. We decided to expand, but at least we got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into school of agriculture up at state. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovation. Don't tell him this, cause it will go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he is just too dang proud to tell you. I know. What is this way? I'd never...
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Okay. Hey guys, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Yes, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new office. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here. This is something I could be proud of. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view getting greener every day. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all our old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. This still is a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned about the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that. wonder if I should check everybody else before I hit the Rolo. Oh, nope.
I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse.
Okay. They won't let me go. Either way, that's fine. No. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning.
Seriously?
Yeah, and honest to goodness. Lip flopping. Swimming. Fish!
I don't think I ever caught an actual fish here.
Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen.
What do you do with the fish?
Oh, I released it back into the pond. And I hope to catch it again tomorrow.
A little higher. Yep. A little lower.
Yep.
A little higher. Yep.
I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle?
Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign.
Fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back.
Who? Me?
Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yep.
They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine.
If we really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit.
You're right. Lead the way. Alright.
Young Mr. Von Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper doing?
Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days.
Has he,
Attempt to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination.
Yeah.
Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Moldwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purpose, the child is unmolded clay.
Let's hope he's a little nicer second time around.
That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful.
Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out whenever we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable.
What's today's news that needs knowing?
I give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a staring rendition of the Iceman comet at the state correctional facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft.
He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. Everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you?
Really good, actually.
That's wonderful. Did I miss anything?
I think you're pretty much up to speed.
Luca, do you want a biscuit? Biscuit? Scotty? On the house.
I don't really have time.
Zario, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Oh, Lume. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I. No. It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. Wow, back for seconds?
It's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone.
But it's pretty tasty while it lasts.
I'm inclined to agree. Hey, Luca. Can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it's build Colossus.
Builds character.
Yeah, it's build something alright.
Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello.
Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new craft of jam?
Already?
It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor's Van Horn's famous spy jam. Okay.
I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope. I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to the reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a mass illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventure days are over. Ah, we both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
I always wanted to be a reporter myself, but never did.
Mrs. Fratelli
Never got
glowed
there.
with a carefree smile.
Alright.
Is that your suitcase?
That is 2 weeks of unaccrimmed tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of San Marguerites and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind.
You're going on vacation?
For the first time in years, I've got you and your mom to thank.
Why's that?
She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the dinner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the country? In the county? Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
I can't believe it's over.
Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf.
Town?
I was talking about Hank Atomic. He just finished the last issue. How was it?
As great as always.
Hank finally returned to Earth.
But I just feel weird now.
Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new.
Any suggestions?
You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it.
Huh? Maybe I'll do that.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic?
Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kinda got a reputation to hold.
Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. The experience it again for the first time.
I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice.
At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go.
Sure thing. Right.
Hiya, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with?
Even after everything I did, you still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now.
The little bunnies.
perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come on. No one is too big, no one is too small. For golf's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next?
Me, me. Guess what? Yesterday, I saw a Tinnitus Tetchius. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become the bug capital of the county.
I'm actually curious if there's still anything back here. I don't see the coop or anything. Oh, okay. Alright. Here we go.
I have news I think you'll enjoy.
This morning I unpacked my last box.
You're officially moved in? It's just a box.
Let's not blow this out of proportion.
It sounds an awful a lot like putting down roots.
I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future.
I don't have to warn you. Most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one.
I think I'll manage.
Ready?
Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. My mom prepared this tree especially for you.
You didn't have to do that. It wasn't just the hum. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you.
It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines and thrive as things warm up.
That's perfect.
Okay. All the way back. Oh. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for.
Aww. Yeah, I'll turn this up a little for you guys. Hold on. There we go.
Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me.
No.
It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
No, it was fun. It was a fun story. I enjoyed it. Should have more. I demand more.
Done. A good little tree.
The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot.
Yeah, Yeah, thanks for everything.
Shucks. I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We probably give you some time alone now. You good?
Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling?
Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Always says the one thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. Cello. I feel like a dang jello.
Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you.
You know, you don't have to say it.
You two make an awesome pair.
Excuse me. We're a trio now.
Yep. Thanks.
There's just one thing missing. Now that you're a part of our group.
Missing?
Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic.
Oh, God. It won't be long.
We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found a perfect way to start our summer.
You've got some good friends.
I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud.
I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? You ever dream about Dad?
Not a night goes by that I don't.
Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looks like? Forget his voice?
No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that oak tree, and I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment.
Hey, Dad. Dr. Moldwell says that over the next few years this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up, the Sharper stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand.
Aw. Wow. The end. And I get an achievement. Close the book. Yay! Wow, I'm on a roll. I'm completing stuff so far. Wow, so I really enjoyed Beacon Pines with you guys. I do plan, there is this other game that I was kind of curious about that I will play. So I'm looking forward to that. But until then, I'll let the credits go and let you guys enjoy it too. And thank you guys so much for watching this journey with me in Beacon Pines. I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed this too. And I know I did. Alright, so I'll let this do its Okay. We got the book. Oh. Nope, no, I think this is it. And looks like we beat everything that was here. I'm kind of sad it's over, even though it was pretty short, but that's okay. Well, until then, I hope you guys had a wonderful, awesome time with me, like I said. And I want to thank you all again so much for hanging with me and going through this journey with Beacon Pines. So until then, I will catch you guys on a different new episode of something else. And we'll see what comes out. What I will do and what I plan. But other than that, I love the story. It was so great. I hope there's more that's just like this. This was really cute and fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. There will be also a playlist for you guys, so that way you guys can go back and look at the whole thing again if you like, just to sit there and relax and listen to it, even if you use it to go to sleep with it. At least it's there for you guys to enjoy and listen. But until then, take it easy out there, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.